Hey guys, in this video we are going to go over the history panel so that you have a better idea of how to use it. And basically the history panel is just a running list of all of the changes that you have made to your image. And so you can click on any of these and it will take you back to that specific part or that specific moment before you did the edits afterwards. And so I can just move through all of these and see what I've done. And no matter what I do, this list will continue. So even if I hit reset, you'll notice that that's just been included at the top of the history and everything is still there. All of my changes are still here that I can go back to and get to. Now, something that you can't do is I can't hit the delete key and delete a something that I've done here because it will try to delete the picture itself. So to clear everything, you simply click on the X right there and it clears all of your history. I'm going to hit Command Z to undo that because I don't want to lose my history, but that's how you'd get rid of your history if you wanted it gone. Now, the history is one of the great things about Lightroom. Because you're not editing the actual image, you have an unlimited amount of space here that you can go back. You'll never make an adjustment that you can't go back and recover from, whereas in Photoshop that happens quite often. And so that's the great thing about the history panel, is that you can always move backwards if you don't like what you've done. If I come in here, and let me go to one that's more substantial, but let's say I come in here and you hit the right click. I can create a snapshot of this specific state. So if I click on that, if I hit create on that, it's now created a snapshot right here of this specific version or point in the image. So this was before I used the spot removal tool and removed all of these power lines. But if I go back to history, I can click right here and you'll see that all of that is gone. So with a snapshot, I've just created a moment in time that I can quickly get back to now without having to undo everything and then redo everything. So the snapshot just kind of records that moment in a separate area. Now, another thing you'll notice is that I have copy history step settings to before. And where this comes into play is in our before and after. So currently, our before is set to the very first one. But let's say I want to come in here and let's go to this white balance auto again, and I want to copy history step settings to before. If I click on that, my before image will move to where I clicked, which was right here. So it's not back here at the import, it's right here at the white balance auto. So you can see the differences. I haven't done this yet, or this little kid is still over here playing. My blues are not quite as saturated. And so I'm comparing those steps, but not all of the steps. And to get it back to the import, I simply go copy history step settings to before on the import, and now I'm able to see the before state and the after just how it was. So history is a very important panel. It's one of those great features of Lightroom that allows you to backtrack as far as you want to go.